Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Alcoholic Phoenix here, and welcome to episode number 13 of my Let's Play of The Infected. So, I want to get a couple things done today. I think I want to make a water well. A water well? Is that what they call it? Water basin. I don't know exactly what it's going to do for us, but I think it's an early term solution to having water problems. But I want to do this. I think we should put it in here. I've built a couple more plant beds, but I haven't done anything with them yet. We need 10 iron ingots for that. We're going to have to also build ourselves another mineral extractor, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which means we're going to have to get some more iron. We've got a little bit more in here that's slowly cooking out now. Very slowly cooking out. A little bit of aluminium. But a bunch of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hate that it kind of just takes it from the top instead of from the bottom. It just looks untidy. So, I can put water in this. Now, question is, if I can move it doing this, it'll make my life a lot easier, right? So we sit this relatively close. We hop in here. We fill this. Use water basin. I can't put water in it. So it fills from the rain, I guess. Which is, you know, not particularly what I wanted. I did it like that because I thought I was going to be able to fill it. And then that would save me having to fill stuff. So that was kind of a waste of 10 ingots. Kind of. Wasn't efficient. Let's put it that way. 3, 8, 10. 10 total. We got some copper ore and stuff that I want to smelt as well. What else have I got in here? Got a bunch of random bits and pieces. We got kind of stuff everywhere. We need to really... Oh, that one's an empty one. I mean, the thing is, there's no reason I'm going to take any out on runs at the moment. So I'm just going to delete it. I got some planks back for it, I guess. I got 4 out of the 8 I put in there, so I got half. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. I think I should also actually work on even trying to make some armor. Now, what are we looking at armor-wise? Craft on the workbench. Cloth and 10 Kevlar. It's 3, 10. Was it 5 cloth? Is that what it was? 5 cloth. 1, 2. Can we not? You scared the piss out of me. Stop hitting it, you're dead. That's bullshit. That's cheating. So I can make cloth as well. Let's see, resources, is it under others? Cloth. Plant fiber and bark chips. It'll finally get rid of some of the bark chips that's clogging the inventory though. Which would be sweet. And then it was plant fiber, wasn't it? So we'll grab that. Now we head over to the loom. Is there a bulk craft for cloth? There is. 15 and 25. 15, 25. Was it the other way around? 15 plant. Of course it was. 25 and 15 of this. Come on, come on, come on. I'm clicking pretty fast, but it just doesn't do it. Alright, that's enough. Now if we head over here and we put that in and 3, 4, 5. Boom, body armor. We are now wearing body armor. Gives us 14 armor plus 4 to heat. We've still got the winter coat on, which is seems to be fine for now. I may start overheating though, because my core body temperature is 26.5 and climbing. So if we end up getting too hot, we can always change that. Now, legs is 8 Kevlar, 5 cloth. What is Kevlar to make? Is it on the others as well? It is. Cloth, plastic, and plant fiber. We really need to get to oil extraction. But to get to oil extraction, we need power. That's one of the big things we need to get done. Is getting power. We actually can afford to make it. 3 plastic. I've got quite a few plastic on me from looting. 8 Kevlar we do not have. But that's fine. You need 9 plastic, and that gives you 3. That means we'll only have 6 total. What do we have in here? None. So that'll give us 6, and we need 8 minimum. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? It is a bit of a problem. Could easily make a bunch more cloth. We have the bark chips to do so. So maybe we should make some more. If we split this, split that, and split that, we'll have 25. And if we split that in half, and we take 2 more away, we'll have 15, pull more cloth. Then we do this, 15 and then 25, pull more cloth. Oops. Split this in half and then that in half. And then take 2 away and put that on that. Even more cloth. And then 1 more. Okay, now we've got a bunch of cloth. There is cargo pants we could put on. It's going to give us -4 heat. That's fine. We've got the snow pants put away for now. What was it? 6 cloth, wasn't it? Let's get those on. Now we've kind of got a decent amount of clothing on. We had 9 bark chips left over. You know, I probably should put... I should put the cloth in here, because it makes the most sense to have something like that in there. Because it's other clothing-ish items. And it makes sense to me anyway. And we got all this done. I think we're going to get to having enough iron ore to make another mineral extractor, and then we can use that to make more iron ore, which seems kind of counterproductive, but at the same time it'll allow us to do that. quite nicely. What else we got? There's a lot of random bits and pieces out here. Like we got a piece of glass out here. Don't, you know, it's whatever. There's a bunch of stuff in here though that interests me. Like all these mechanical parts and the electrical parts. I think we really need those. What do we need for power? Item placeables, power. So we need to make a control panel. That's 4 copper, or 2 copper, 2 cobalt, 4 iron. I don't think it would be a bad idea to do that. 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, this is our control panel. Now, the easiest form of power in terms of stuff that will give us power throughout the night and day will be a wind turbine. This will give us a lot of power, but it won't give us any power at night. This is probably a good thing to have as well, a battery. Is that going to get in the way? I don't think so. 5. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it wasn't that. I don't need that. I need 5 electrical parts. So we'll just make the 1 battery to start us off because I don't want to go too crazy. And then we need to make the wind turbine, which 5, 6, 7, 8 we can just make, I think. Yeah, we can just make it. We do this, we do that. We come in here, we grab that, and we grab that. Because I went out and collected the aluminium from the mineral extractor. I don't know whether I mentioned that, but that's what I did. I went and grabbed the stuff from the mineral extractor, and then came back here. Problem is we can only afford to make 1. Yeah, we can really only afford to make 1. Which, I mean, it's power. Get up here. Get up here. Damn it. Okay, that worked. Alright. I'd actually like it facing like this, yeah. I want to see how it looks. Yeah, it's level. Put it like there, I guess. Alright, let's grab a bunch of ingots. These are almost done. 7, 8, yep. We're going to have just enough of that. And this will give us 4 iron, which is what we need. And then we needed some copper and some cobalt. It's not cheap to make power, I'll say that. It's like all our grinding is now disappearing in a matter of seconds. 4 copper for 4 cobalt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am encumbered as fuck. Let's put that back. Put that back for a second, just so we can do this. We've got to make the jump as well, again. Which is just a crouch jump. It's not the worst thing to make in the world, but you can easily mess it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, once we've got this going, we'll have a little bit of power. It's not going to be a ton, but it does technically generate power. If we come in here and we look at our control panel, it's generating power. Alright, so we've got 7 power stored. Our total capacity is 1002. We're getting 20 power in. So it's not a lot. Like the circular saw bench, I don't think requires power, which is interesting. Very interesting, actually. Something I think we should do, though, is we'll get this out. Actually have enough to make another 10 copper. Pretty much another 10 copper. You know, might as well fill it out evenly. We do need a place for all this coal, so I think I'm just going to put it in one of these chests out here. I still don't really know what I'm going to use a bunch of coal for right now. Obtained by using the mining extractor. Is there any more info on that? On the coal? Others. Coal's not even in here, apparently. There it is. That's all it says. It doesn't really say what it's used for, though, which is a little weird. Let's check our water base and see if that's been filling up. It is full of water. It is indeed full of water. Which means what we can do is we can quickly just do this. Oops. We can quickly just do this. Now the question is, if we move it, do we lose the water? Yep. That is kind of not useless, but disappointing, to say the least, that that's how that works. Did I really put this? No, yeah, I guess I did put it in that late. No. Oh, I actually neatened up the shelf. This drives me nuts. There we go. Now it doesn't look so ridiculous. Hi, how you doing? Where are you? You need to learn to be a little bit quieter. So what we're also going to do, I think, would be not a bad idea, is we're going to take this over here. Now, if we take it out of the mining area, doesn't matter where we put it, as long as it's not in the area designated by this round brown cylinder area, then it should extract iron for us, hopefully. I don't know whether it's going to be still kind of like... I think it... As it hits its timer, it checks to see what area of the map it's in, and then correlates an item based on the area of the map that it's in. Alright, let's see what it gives me. It should give me iron, hopefully. Yep, gave me an iron fragment. Not great. They're very easy to get based on just going and getting some stones. I would have preferred the iron ore, of course, but at least it is working for the purposes of me moving it. It is doing what I wanted it to do, which is get me iron. I would like to put these planks away, and then we need to eat some of this stuff. Protein's very low. What's our power at so far? So we've got 236 power stored out of a possible 1,000. Now something like the oil extractor requires 100 power. Now I'm not sure how that works. I think it just slowly drains over time. That is something we need to get, which we need iron for, we need cobalt for, we need more aluminium for, and we need mechanical parts. So unfortunately, the easiest way for us to get aluminium is all the way over here. Now, it's not going to be a quick process to get 15 up, because considering I spent the entire in-game day yesterday running around and not at the node, and I got I think 10 flat. And I had 2 extra that we found that were in here. So, not ideal. But we do need to get that sorted as soon as we possibly can, pretty much. So we can easily get the iron. That's not an issue. It's going to be a little bit grindy to sit here and do this. What are we at? I can actually carry all these, I think. It's going to be grindy, but we can do it. It might even be worthwhile making another brick forge, but that's going to take me 10 iron ingots, of which I don't have now. So, you know, that's a little bit of an issue. We can actually still use, if we want to, I don't know whether we do, we can actually use these forges here. It's a little bit like slow going, because we can obviously do 10 on the big brick forge, but any extra is extra, so might not be the worst idea in the world. Like, these are getting done reasonably quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One short. And I might just do this. But we do need to go out and get a bunch more stone. To be honest, I actually think coming out this side is better. I haven't harvested it anywhere near as much as I've harvested the other side. I also put the other stone there. Do we have an extra stone lying around on the ground anywhere? Is there one just floating around the base? Yes, there is. Beautiful. That'll give us our 10 that we need. Grab the iron fragments out. Put the stones in. Good. Like, building up to it won't take too terribly long, but it's not necessarily a fast process either. So apparently the on the beta branch as well, I was looking it up, does not have fuck. I did miss one. Can I spot it on the ground by chance? Yep. Does not have the iron tools or anything. That update's not even like, it's not even on the beta branch or anything. It's just not out, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So I'm not actually missing out on any content. Now, generally from what I've seen, a lot of the time when he does progress updates for updates in general, it's not too terribly long after that the update follows. This one's been a little bit longer than what I've seen from previous times. The last update he posted on, like, for 7.0 was January 13th, and now it is January 28th, so it's been a little bit more time than usual. Usually it's within a week. He posts, like, here's an update, like, progress update, and then the actual update comes out. But I did read something about potentially caves being a thing to go and get resources from, which I think would be a neat little thing. It'd give another element of things to do in this, because, like, you've got your swarms, right, but there's no... The only exploration you need to do on the map at this point, once you've got the tech, if you've grabbed a majority of the stuff from the villages, there's no other reason to go to them. Once you've gotten all the tech there and the items, there's no need to go out to those villages at all. I don't even know what he would do to give you another reason to want to go out there. And this stinks. It's like a 40% chance for an iron fragment, a 40% chance for an iron ore, and a 20, I think, for a piece of coal or stone. Just getting fucking screwed bad. Let's get a bunch more stone as well. We just continue to go through and grind this game out, which, you know, takes time, right? Like, it's not a... Oh, I never lit that fucking forge. It's not necessarily a quick process. We might even just do that. There we go. Now it'll stack neatly. Yeah, so the max stack for this is 25, so we can't even fit this in there. It has to go in this one. The bones, I think, can still go in there. I don't know, maybe their max stack size is 30? I don't know exactly. To be honest, we don't need this many bandages on us either. It's just ridiculous. We've got 798 power stored. Our power capacity is 1,002. So our power stored should match, I think, the capacity. I think that's how it's going to work. It should match the capacity. Alright, I got a bunch of iron fragments. We've got enough probably to make about 16 ingots or so. So we're going to put some of these in here. And start getting these crafted up. I would like to try and get a really, really, really big amount of all the ores, of course. But that'll come in due time. I think for now we're kind of going to have to settle with, like, getting stuff as we need it for the most part. And yes, you can put fish on this. It just, for some reason, I didn't see the indicator properly, so that does work. I'm just a bit of a dumb person sometimes, and yeah, didn't notice it. So I'm going to go out and get even more stone, make more iron, all that kind of stuff. We'll check the extractor over here while we're out here, though. We got clay and stone. I didn't even know you could get clay. I think I want to move this even further away, because I'm a little bit confused what's going on with that. I hope he didn't change it since I looked at that update. Because if he did, that kind of sucks. It is a watermelon, isn't it? It is a watermelon. Let me place that. Let me eat you. Delicious. So yeah, I'm going to get a bunch of stone and stuff off camera and that and all that good stuff ready for the next episode. So anyway, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of this episode. If you liked it, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more of the infected in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media links down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day. All right, peace!